Coondogs Outdoor Adventures here. Here I am, we're going to do a little teaching on Camping 101. If you're getting started, if you want to have that connection with nature or just get away from things, unwind, go to a place that isn't stressful, this is the place to do it. Now it can be stressful if you don't know what you're doing, so here's a few tips here. First of all, the tent. Got a tent here. Now, unfortunately, most of the tents leak. If it's going to rain, it's going to leak. But I put a simple, inexpensive tarp over it. As you can see, I got a porch on it too. In this porch, it's been raining on and off. Actually, Storm Harvey came in that flooded Texas, came up the coast, and I went out camping anyway, even though I knew it was coming up, because I love it out here, and I was prepared for it. It was windy last night and so on, but I was prepared for it and it didn't bother me one bit. But the porch is nice to just sit if it's raining or the weather's not good and just enjoy nature and stay dry. Also, sleeping bag, pillow, cot, air mattress, whatever it takes to be comfortable. Nice pillows. You don't want to come out and have a miserable experience. I've done the hardcore camping where you're backpacking, you really can't take much with you. But if you going out your first time, make sure you're comfortable. Maybe camp near your car. I really suggest that you try everything out first. Try your sleeping bag outside your house or maybe on the porch if you're in a city in an apartment. Make sure you're going to be warm enough. Make sure you're going to be comfortable enough. It's important not sleeping directly on the ground, so having an air mattress or pad or something. Or also, the sleeping bag might not be insulated enough if the ground's cold, and it can make you cold, or if the ground gets wet. If it rains a lot, but you have to set up your tent right for that so it makes sure it doesn't get wet. You got to make sure that you're up on a little high spot, and make sure you're not going to have a creek or a pond where it is. So a high spot, a flat spot, of course, or else you'd be sliding down all night, re-correcting yourself, and that makes it uncomfortable. But just make yourself comfortable. Bring some nice food. I bring a cooler down there, and the food in there lasts for days. I bring perishable food in it if I'm just going to spend a weekend, eggs and whatever you like, just to enjoy it. When you're setting up your campsite, make sure you look out for widowmakers and so on. Those are branches or trees that can fall. I pushed a few of these dead pines down and stuff. You can see a lot of stuff has fallen here. This is actually on the top of a mountain, and so it gets the brunt of the wind. So I took down a lot of trees and stuff that are branches that could have fallen on me. Down at the bottom of the hill, on the east side of the hill, is the better place if you're going to have a windstorm or something like that. Then you're out of the wind. There's very few fallen trees or branches there. That'd be a better place to go, but I like this spot here. I can park my car and not have people stopping and looking inside my car and everything. It's tucked away. And condensation inside your tent is an issue. If it's cool weather, your breath hits the side of the tent and goes down, and then your sleeping bag gets wet, and then you get cold, so it's not a good thing. And most of all, start small. Don't go right out and go right to the wilderness. You can do some camping. Start small in an area where you can tap out easy, maybe by your car or maybe in your backyard to test stuff. You don't want to go out right out to the wilderness and have a miserable experience and never do it again. So start small, take baby steps. This is part 1. Next we'll do part 2.